Good morning, everyone. Natasha here, and it is Monday, November 19th, I think it is. And I have a lot I'm trying to get done today. One of the things I want to do is a weekly home blessing, and the FlyLady's holiday cruising mission today is to just kind of do a crisis clean. So I'm just going to do that as my weekly home blessing. And just in general, I need to kind of catch up from the weekend. We had a lot going on and got in a little bit later than I wanted to last night. But anyway, so I thought I would just kind of bring you along with me. I've never done a vlog, but I guess this is my attempt at it. So you can hang out with me for a second while I get ready. I've got my other mirror over here I'm using too. So this is me in the morning. You know, it's life. I got my daughter to school on time, and she had a shower and was in a good mood and had, you know, breakfast and everything. And her little nap sheets are all clean and ready to go. So, so I just did my priming with my Jordan Essentials Age Defying Serum. Then I just have my Jordan Essentials Tinted Moisturizer that I put on my kabuki brush and work that in. I'm probably gonna just pull my hair back and up because I have a lot to do, and so I don't really want it down and in the way. That's just how I am. So yeah, it's been a good start to the day, and I also want to do my weekly wellness update with you, and I need to get my December bullet journal pages set up, and hopefully I can film that plan with, well, not plan with me, but flip through, because I don't know about you guys, but it's like all of a sudden I have all these dates already for things in December, January, February, and I'm trying to keep track of it all, and it just helps my brain to be able to write it down, because then I feel like I know I've handled it in some way. And I'm running out of places to write it down in my little like future planning section of my journal. So I honestly need to even start looking at setting up my 2019 bullet journal, which is kind of exciting. I just love that, you know, it's like going back to school. You get to start with a fresh, clean notebook. So I'm one of those crazy people that gets excited about stuff like a notebook and a pen that's new and whatever. But all right, so I got a few little blemishes, and I don't have my glasses on, so I'm hoping I'm hitting the right spots there from what I can see. And yeah, and I'm excited for Thanksgiving coming up here in the US. So we have some nice holiday plans with family, but nothing too crazy. And oh, that was my, it's the old Jordan Essentials yellow concealer. They don't make it anymore. They actually have an even better one now, but I'm trying to use that one up. So, and then this is the mineral makeup. So this is just the mineral veil, which is, it looks white in the container. It basically goes on sheer, but it just kind of sets things. So I always feel like, for me, it sort of evens out some of my redness, and then it sets my concealer. I just try to real lightly almost stipple it on where I've done the concealer. So, and then the rest is just a quick brush, but I'm trying to get this done fast. And then then I'll get my weekly home blessing stuff going, and we'll be off and running. So I'm not even gonna do much with my eyes today except for a little mascara, and that'll be it, because I just don't have time. Okay, and the other thing I want to try and do today is, well, I have a few things I need to do for one of my volunteer positions that are gonna take a little bit of time at the computer, hopefully not too long. So, you know, the trick, I gotta set my timer for those. And then I also want to just take a few minutes to look at the Christmas list and see where I'm at with gifts for everyone. You know what? I just need to pull my hair back, so let's do it. Get that done. It's It's gonna be frizzy today, that's okay. Just is what it is. All right, working my, okay, so that was the Jordan Essentials, which one is this? Their Flawless Mascara, and this is the Natural Cheek Tint in Merlot. I don't know if you can see that, but that's that. So I like just that quick little bit on there. Okay, then I can see you, except my glasses are dirty. I need to clean them, but anyway, okay. That's it. I'm ready. How long did that take? 5 minutes. Perfect. 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 Okay. I'm going to brush my teeth. You don't need to see that. And then I will turn you back on when I start doing the home blessings, and I will see you then. Okay. Where are you? There we are. See you in just a minute. Okay, everyone. I'm here in the bedroom, and this is our master bedroom, and I'm going to do my my weekly home blessing. And what I decided to do is just use my little chart that I have in my bullet journal there. So I've highlighted the things that I'm going to be working on as part of my weekly home blessing, and then just to give myself a little bit of a checklist. Up there it is. I added the different rooms, so I know when I've done that. So I've got my timer set for 10 minutes, and hopefully you will be joining along with me. So I'd love it if you use this 10 minutes to either jump in and do your weekly home blessings room items as well, or you can use it to, you know, do some other task around the home that you've been putting off or that it's time to start doing, or use it to sit down and drink a cup of tea for 10 minutes and take a break. But I'm going off of today's cruising mission, which I believe today is day 26. And it's essentially just to do a crisis clean as part of your weekly home blessing. So in each room, she says to do a quick, you know, dust, vacuum. I think that was it, like dust, vacuum, just kind of hit the high spots, the dirtiest spots in each room. Tidy it up a little bit, only spend 10 minutes in each room. So that is my goal. I don't know if you can see, there's my timer set for 10 minutes. So let's get that counting down. Yep, okay, here we go. And since today is Monday, that is also my sheet washing day. So I'm gonna get my sheets off the bed. And I had done a load of laundry yesterday, and some of the items I don't like to dry, I like to hang them up, which is like my pajamas there. But they need to be folded and put back in the drawer. So we can do that as well. All right, so these can all go here. Just a second. Let's get this window open to get a little bit of light in here. And we actually had a snow day last Thursday. We got, I don't know the official count, it seemed like probably, I don't know, 6 to 7 inches easily here. And by the afternoon it was 36 degrees and started melting. So it didn't stay that deep. For, you know, the snow wasn't as deep as what it was in the morning when it was falling, but it was still nice to see all of the, you know, trees and everything covered in white. And my daughter and I got out. She had a snow day from school, so we got out around lunchtime and did a little sledding and made a snowman. We just had a great time. So we have a washer and dryer here in our master bath, so I'm going to throw these in. As soon as I get these put away, then I will grab my dusting mitt, and we'll just do a quick dust in here and get the floors done. All right. Good. All right, this I will take to her room in just a minute. All right, time check. It is 5 minutes, 36 seconds remaining, so we're doing pretty good. I'll do a dust really quickly, get that off the floor, and do a quick sweep. And this room will be as far as it's going to be for now. Of course, I'll have to come back when the sheets are dry and put those on, but that is okay. Send across there. Okay. I'm afraid I'm going to run out. 3 minutes. Okay. I just have this. Okay. 14 seconds left. Woohoo! So there we go. All right, I hope you got your floors done. So we've done just a real quick, I call it a top shine a lot of times too, in this master bedroom. There's my timer. So we'll turn that bad boy off. And I'm gonna move the camera and we'll move into the master bath and we'll do that. Before we do, this is always my favorite part. So I'm gonna do a half cross of the master bedroom because I haven't done the sheets the rest of the way. But, whoop, so there it is. So I got my master bedroom sort of crossed off until we get the sheets done. That'll be the last thing. And I did the floors in the MB. Okay. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I'm getting ready to do the master bathroom. So I'm just going to do a quick swish and swipe and get the floors vacuumed. And if I have time, I'll grab the little mop and mop them. But if not, vacuuming is better than nothing. And also after this, I'll probably just do a check-in before and after each room because I don't want this video to be too long. But I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes, but I'm hopefully going to do less than that. So let's get it started there. There's the 10 minutes counting down, and I did grab my feather duster. So first of all, this is my daughter's little blanket from this morning. It's always so hard to get out of bed when it's cold, so she keeps herself wrapped up. And I have a few towels that need to go there. I'm going to get my washing machine set up. So I just do vinegar in the fabric softener area. I just kind of put in a glug or two. So I don't know, maybe a half cup, something like that, up to a cup. I don't think it matters. And so that way my washing machine's ready to go. And then, let's see, do a quick swish and swipe of the toilet here. And like I mentioned before, I just do a mixture of vinegar and Dawn dish soap as my toilet bowl cleaner. So that works just fine for that. Nothing fancy, but we have hard water, so I think the vinegar actually does a good job of keeping the, and I'm going to let that soak for a minute. Hopefully you can see me. And then I will grab my little spray bottle. So I just keep one under the sink with some of our cleaning rags. These are actually recycling that needs to go out. And this I need to refill, but I will do that in a different point. And then these can go right here. Okay. Quick swish and swipe. So now I'm going to spray my mirror. And again, this is just vinegar, about 1/3 vinegar, 2/3 water, and I put a few drops of either lemon essential oil from Jordan Essentials or the Resistance essential oil blend. So get my meters here. And that is done. Countertop. Okay. And I do not do the trash typically on Mondays because our trash pickup day is Monday morning. So usually Sunday evening and afternoon. I've collected all the trash from each of the rooms and taken that out and down to the end of the road for pickup. So that's already done. We don't have any magazine subscriptions, so I usually do not have that. Occasionally we get catalogs, more so this time of year, but it's not so many that it's a real problem. So I just kind of purge those as we come along. You might have seen in one of my videos, a couple months ago, I did like one final purge of whatever magazines we still had sitting around. So I'm pretty good on those right now. All right. If you have not seen these and you have a toddler you're potty training, we picked up this toilet seat that has a little toddler toilet seat, and then it's magnetized, so it normally stays with the lid when you lift the lid, but then when you want it and you want to put it down for the toddler, it pulls down, and it's removable too, so once you're past the potty training phase or past the age where you need an extra smaller seat, then it comes out completely. So I really like that because that's one less thing to have cluttering up your bathroom. The seat isn't sitting out separate, it's just part of your toilet seat, and it works well. All right. And once I've done my sheets, I'm going to throw the bathroom rugs and towels in. So right now, okay, that's done. Swish and swipe is done. And put my rag in the laundry there. So I'm just going to pick up the rugs and towels. We're kind of needing new ones, but for now we're keeping these. Get that closed. And this here, these can all go in as soon as that load is done. Okay. So I'm going to set that aside because that'll be the next load that I do. Okay, hold your ears or get your vacuums. We're going to do the floors in here. Quick time check, 3 minutes left. Before I do the floor, I'm going to do a quick dust around the light fixtures and the top of the furniture, not furniture, cabinetry, and the woodwork a little bit. Whoops. Okay, and the corners there. Just get that. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, just better than it was. And it'll feel great to have this done too, because then I can move on with some of the other things on my list, and this is no longer staring at me saying, you need to dust. Okay, that is good. Get here, and a little bit there, we got a little cobweb. Okay, all right. Again, not perfect, but better than it was, right? Okay, now, all right, we've got 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Here goes the vacuum. Hold your ears. All right, that is finished. This fell off of something in here. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my mop. It's a steam mop that takes about 30 seconds to warm up. We have 1 minute left, so I'm gonna pause it, get my mop, and I'll be right back. Okay, how am I doing? All right, 13 seconds left. So there we go, everyone. I can say my master bath is finished. Got my swish and swipe in, got the floors clean, even dusted. Like I said, I'm gonna start the, there's my timer. Okay, so I'm gonna start the load of sheets now. I'll set a timer on my phone. That takes about 45 minutes. When that's done, I'll switch and put the towels and rugs in there. Set my timer again, you know the drill. Hi everyone, I'm back. So right now I'm in my daughter's bedroom, and while I do try to encourage her to do things like make her bed, pick up her toys, pick up her dirty clothes, all that, and she does a pretty good job. She's only 4. She is at school right now, and I just kind of want to do this general quick tidy of the main rooms of the house. So I've set my timer for only 5 minutes, and I'm just going to do a quick tidy. I'll turn the camera off just to spare you the time of watching me, but I'll turn it back on and check in with you when I'm finished. And if I have time, I'll do a quick vacuum in here as well. There aren't too many surfaces to dust, so I might do the dusting as well. But I really quickly, I wanted to share with you, so if you can see, I know it's kind of hard to tell, but so this is like a little coat tree. She has no closet in here. So we have, right, yeah, that's the chair. Okay, so this is a little dresser that holds her, all of her clothes. That's fine. Like I said, she's 4, so we don't have a huge amount of things, and that works fine. We do have this little coat tree there, and that holds hanging things like her coat, We usually keep her, it was actually her, the diaper bag we used when she was a baby. It's a backpack, and we still have it because every once in a while if we're going to the zoo or something, it's just a nice backpack to carry. It's got a lot of great pockets. It has an insulated section, so we just put snacks or bottle of water in there. And then this, I don't know if you can tell, so this this is hard to do. This blue thing that's kind of hard to tell what it is in the window there, it's actually for a closet. It's a hanging organizer with 5 sections, and we don't have a closet in here, so I just have it kind of hung up in the corner. But what's been working really well is I put a little clip on each of the sections, one for each day, so they're labeled. I don't know, she's learning the days of the week, so she might be able to kind of tell which day is which. But what we'll do with her tonight is, now that all the laundry's caught up, she goes through with me, we set the timer, and she loves to beat the timer. That's the way that I can get her to do just about anything, is say, let's set the timer for 5 minutes and see if we can get done faster than that. And she gets all excited and runs around. Okay, Mom, let's do it. She starts panting right away. It's so cute. So anyway, she and I will go through and we just divide out her school uniform clothes with those 5 days. And today or this week we can pick out what she wants to wear to Grandma's house on Thanksgiving Day, that kind of thing. And we knock it out and get it done, and it works great because then the rest of the week we don't have to think about what she's wearing. I don't even fold those clothes because they're things like leggings and polyester uniform skirts that don't wrinkle, and little like polo shirts, they don't really wrinkle either. So anyway, that's our quick laundry system and clothing system with her. But when I was just sort of tidying up that coat tree, you'll never guess what I found. Our Ergo baby baby carrier. So like I said, my daughter's 4, and this was still hanging up. I didn't even think about it. It just sort of got tucked back in there. But I don't think we need the baby carrier anymore. I'm gonna go put this away in the baby stuff in the basement, and we can pass that on to someone who's having a baby. I don't know who that is yet, but it'll be nice to be able to share that with someone. I don't know, I guess I could try and sell it. I know they are kind of worth something, but I'm fine just sharing it with someone I know that is having a baby. So anyway, you never know what you're gonna find. I'm gonna set my timer and stop talking, and I'll check back in with you in less than 5 minutes, hopefully, when I have things tidied up a bit more in here. So I will see you then. Okay, so I'm back. As you can see, I have her bed made there, and I kind of tidied up her little nightstand here, and I already showed you her little, this stuff over here. It's not perfect. It probably could be neater, but it's better. I also wanted to show you, so let me move this chair. I guess it was about a week or so ago. I think it was Monday last week. Anyway, I kind of had enough, so I organized all of her toys into some bins in the basement, and I warned her when I picked her up from school, because she doesn't like change. A lot of people don't, and that's totally fine, and I didn't want to shock her or scare her or upset her. So I said, listen, I took all of your toys, I packed them up and organized them in the basement. They're all still there. I didn't get rid of anything, but your room and our living room were getting kind of overrun with toys. So let's go shopping in our basement and pick out some toys we want to play with for right now, and that's what we'll bring back upstairs. For a long time, we did not keep any toys in her bedroom. As she's gotten older in the last like 6 months to a year, she's started bringing things in here. And honestly, it's fine with me as long as it's not overrunning the place and it's not making it feel cluttered and hard to sleep, because I do want the bedroom to feel peaceful and calm. And I know for myself, if it's too chaotic and there are too many things around and it's too busy, then it's harder for me to relax in that space. I'm assuming she's kind of the same way. I think most kids are pretty sensitive to that. So what she ended up doing was bringing up this little collection that's at the end of her bed. It's mostly baby doll stuff. She just loves baby dolls, and we play house and play babies all the time, and that's great. She's very empathetic and has a lot of compassion and uses her imagination, and I think all that's great. So there's the pink thing in the back is kind of, that thing right there is kind of a bookshelf / storage bin thing. Nothing real fancy. We got it from Grandma. It's really cute. So that works well because she's kind of tucked some of her baby supplies in the bins, and we have a few books in the little bookshelf area. I think I did a bookshelf declutter yeah, it was part of the 30 bags in 30 days declutter. That's sort of what spurred it on. So once I got all the books out of here, then I let her just go to the library, and we brought in the current books she wanted to read. And even that was fun. She just thought it was so fun to have. We took turns. One of us sat at the desk in the living room and was the librarian, and then the other person brought up a few books and we got them checked out by the librarian, and we just had a ball playing that. So anyway, and then we have this really cool washer dryer set that's a Fisher Price. It's old. I think it's probably from the 80s. A friend gave it to me and she loves it. The drums spin on the dryer and the washing machine, and she just thinks that's so cool. And it has a little ironing board that pulls out, and so I made her an iron out of cardboard. I don't know where that is, but she thought that was great. So my point is, we've done very well with having fewer toys. She's actually been picking up all on her own. At night, she'll say, you know, I kind of reminded her one time, you know how at school when it's time to change and do the next thing, you clean up at the centers, you know, they have the little centers where they play, and you put all the toys away. Well, we need to do that at home too. And so she's been really good about, at bedtime, she'll just pick up whatever she's playing with, tuck it away. I don't care if it's organized, if it's just kind of tucked away and not all over the floor. And she's been doing that on her own. So I'm really happy with the results of just minimizing the toys in the bedroom and letting her choose what she brings back in here. And I hope to, you know, maybe the next time we come around to the zone, just go through real quickly and ask her, is there anything that we're kind of tired of playing with right now? And we can take it back to the basement, or even give it to another friend or donate it. Or, you know, the impetus might be, let's go get some new things out of the basement, but in order to do that, we have to get rid of some of the things in your room. So, so that's been working well. So if you have small children, or even if they just come visit a lot, if you're a grandparent and you have small children around often, then I highly suggest just kind of starting with a clean slate periodically and letting them decide what they bring in to play with. And hopefully that works for you. And that's a good tip that might help out other families. So thanks for joining me for this little section. I'm gonna turn you off and switch you back on in the next room right after I change my laundry. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, here we are. I'm in my kitchen. Just as a quick side note, so I just vacuumed my daughter's room, which is right back there, and that took me like a minute and a half. It's a small room, and I have the steam mop. I was gonna say dust mop. Nope, the steam mop going. It's warming up, so I thought I'd just jump on real quick while that's warming. So I'll mop her room real fast. Again, maybe a minute. It's such a small room. It's no big deal to mop. And then here in the kitchen, I have lots to put away. I don't know if you can see my mess, but so I'm gonna take hopefully less than 10 minutes. I'm gonna shoot for about 7 minutes in here just to do a quick tidy up, put everything away off the counters, and hopefully sweep and mop in here as well. I do need to unload the dishwasher, so depending on timing, maybe I can squeeze that in my 7 minutes. And if not, maybe I'll do that afterward. But anyway, just to let you know that. The one other thing I forgot to tell you earlier is sometimes on my steam mop, the directions on the unit when I bought it said do not put essential oils in the reservoir where the distilled water goes. So I don't do that. But every once in a while I do want to just kind of add that fresh scent when I'm mopping. So I put 1 to maybe at the most 3 drops of essential oil on the pad itself, like on the bottom of the cloth pad that goes, you know, goes on the bottom that you're actually mopping the floor with. You know, maybe test it out in an area, but so far we haven't had any issues with that. I would say start with just 1 drop, but it definitely adds the scent to the room. So I just noticed as I walked back into the bathroom to change the laundry that I could smell that resistant scent, which is the clove, cinnamon, lemon, rosemary, eucalyptus. So that reminded me to share that with you. Okay, I'm gonna set my timer. I'll check back in with you when I have her floors mopped and the kitchen cleaned up. See you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I have about a minute left. It did take me 20 minutes or so to get everything put away. I had to take some things upstairs, some to my car, some to the basement a couple times, some back to the bedroom. But I got things put away, so you can see the kitchen is looking a lot better. So I have the mop and vacuum out, so I'm gonna do the floors next. I did unload the dishwasher and load it back up, and I just have about 5 things in the sink that I can't run in the dishwasher, so I'm gonna wash those up really fast and do a quick wipe down of the countertops, and then sit down for about 5 minutes, have a drink of water, check off my list, and get ready to do the last couple of spaces. So thanks for hanging in there. Hope you're moving along with your project, and I will see you soon. Okay everyone, I'm back. I did just have a few sips of water, checked off my list. I didn't sit down because I thought I just want to get these done. I have 2.5 rooms left, 2 and a bathroom. So I did sweep and mop my kitchen. That took me about 7 minutes. It's a little bit bigger room, so I think that's all right. And so now the kitchen is finished. Here in the dining room, I'm just going to essentially do a very quick dust with the feather duster. I need to well, I'll show you. This buffet is pretty well good to go, except there is still a container of cookies left on the buffet from when we had guests over yesterday. We had some friends over. I did wipe down the glass larger dining table after we were done eating yesterday, and then the only other thing I need to do in here is I washed the tablecloth, so I want to put that back on the table, and that blue thing is the booster seat that my daughter likes to use. So we use that little table when it's just her and I, and my husband's working late, then we like to have our little dinner there. So I will set my timer. I'm hopefully going to get this room done in 5 minutes. And like I said, quick dust, do the table, floors, I'll do a very quick sweep and mop. And then the only thing that's left is the living room, and I'm gonna do the same thing in there, just a very quick dust, sweep and mop. And the powder room, which is off of the living room, I'll do a swish and swipe in there and do the floors real fast. So I'm winding down. Hopefully you're moving along with me. I know I'm pausing, but I just thought it'd be easier to get it done if I can turn the camera off, knock it out, turn it back on, and check in. So you can hit pause if you want, go do your room and come back and check in, or just keep it running and I'll be the background while you're getting your cleaning and home blessing done today. So hold on and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It took me about 9 minutes, but I did have to go refill my mop with the distilled water. So did that in the 9 minutes, got the table made, got the floors swept and mopped, and I did dust, did all the corner cobwebs, just a quick wipe over the baseboards with the feather duster, brought the cookies in the kitchen. So this room is finished. I'm gonna move on into the next one. See you there. Okay, we have 2 rooms left. I have the living room here and our powder room, which is off to the side there. So again, I'm just gonna do a quick dust with my feather duster here, and I'll do the floors. About the only thing I really need to tidy up is, can you see? Oh, just our little coffee table there in the middle. Could use a little bit of work. I have stuff at my desk that I need to work on as well, but I'll get that. Probably when I'm done, I'll sit down and that'll be my desk time. Like I mentioned, I have one of the volunteer jobs I need to work on, a couple other things, and some videos for you guys. So hang on, I'll be back in a flash. Okay, I'm back. Took me about 8 minutes to get the whole room dusted and swept and mopped. And I did pick up, let's see, picked up the coffee table there. There's my timer. I kept 2 catalogs, so I even did a quick catalog purge, and so this room is done. Moving right along, I have 1 room left, which is our powder room, which is off to this side in here. I did have the thought, I might have to get an old mop or broom handle and make the feather duster on a stick like Diane uses, Diane in Denmark, because our ceilings are around 9.5 feet and I just can't quite get to some of the corners. So that's a thought for another day. But all right, let's move on to the last room. We're almost finished. Okay, we are in the last room, which is the powder room off of our living room or family room. It's pretty small, so I'm going to do the best I can to get a shot of the room for you really quickly. But so basically we've got a tub, so I'll do a quick wash out of the tub or wipe down, and then, sorry, I know the lighting's terrible, but there's the little sink. Let me see if I can bring it in this way. And commode over there. So I'm just gonna do a quick swish and swipe, and I will be back. Hopefully this will take me less than 5 minutes. So get your timer running and let's go do the last room and we'll be finished. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was trying to get this adjusted, but that took me, again, about 8 minutes, but I did get all my daughter's bath toys put away and everything's wiped down to the swish and swipe, swept and mopped the floor. So this room is now complete. I'll show you my shiny sink there, and clean toilet, and now I'm ready to do the very last thing, which is just to put the sheets on our master bed, and I will have completed this weekly home blessing slash crisis clean for the holidays. So I will see you back in the bedroom. Just a moment. Hi everyone, I am back. So as you can see, I got my master bed made, put the sheets back on and made that up. And you can hear the towels running in the dryer in the background, so sorry about that noise, but I just wanted to check in with you and kind of wrap up our weekly home blessing hour slash crisis clean for the holidays. I did a quick tally and I spent about an hour and 20 minutes doing all of these rooms, getting everything done. Don't count my chatty talking besides that. And of course I was filming, so I had to spend a little time to move the camera around. So overall, it probably took me around 2 hours with all of those things included. But the actual just cleaning in each room, it was about an hour and 20 minutes. And I did have an extra bathroom, so I did 2 full bathrooms and an extra bedroom because I did my daughter's bedroom as well. So I think the FlyLady's original list was just 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and then the kitchen, dining room, living room. So I feel really good that it only took me an hour and 20 minutes because I think, you know, that's definitely reasonable for the amount of rooms and spaces that I did. I'd love to get it all done in an hour, and I think that, you know, that's definitely coming. As I've been doing all these decluttering challenges, I've really noticed, especially today, that each room that I've really done some major decluttering in, especially like the toys out of the living room and the toys in my daughter's room, it really made it a lot easier in those rooms to get in and just do the cleaning and not have to do any putting away and decluttering and picking up. You know, that takes a lot of time, and you know, we're just in that phase of life. We have a small child at home, so we're gonna have that. And I'm just as bad. I am definitely to blame, especially in the kitchen. You noticed how cluttered up that was. That's all me. You know, I can say that when someone else is home with me, my daughter, my husband, or just, you know, there's people around, I get more distracted. Definitely. But even when I'm by myself, I get distracted, so I can't even blame it on that. I am just a distractible person. I'm like, you know, a squirrel. If I see something or I think of something, then I'm off in another direction and I haven't finished what I was doing or put away what I was working with. So I'm probably always going to be working on that the rest of my life, but you know, I do see that I'm definitely more aware of it. I do try. And every time I go to do a cleaning task like that, and I realize, gosh, there are just so many things that I just didn't put away when I was going through the space, or I said I'll do that later, you know, the infamous I'll do it later. It's a good reminder to me to keep working on it and to keep working on getting better at that, because it really is a lot easier to clean when you can just jump into that room, do the 3 things you're doing, like the dusting, sweeping, mopping. Oh, and I did forget to mention, but the FlyLady's list, she also mentioned grabbing a rag and some window cleaner and doing windows in the different rooms. I did not do that today. I typically do the windows almost like quarterly on the zones. It's more just when I see it and I know that it needs to be done because I haven't done it in a while. And that's okay. We don't have pets, so at the most I just have my daughter's little fingerprints that I'm cleaning up on the lower parts of the windows, but I don't have doggy nose prints that I'm dealing with. So I know that kind of changes it in our household. But anyway, thank you for joining me today. Thanks for hanging in there. I know this is probably a longer video, but I just thought I'd try doing this vlog style. So now I'm going to sit down at my desk and try to knock out those projects I have to work on today, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. So you'll be looking for a new decluttering video. I should have one of those going up soon. I'll have my bullet journal for December flip through, and as a sneak peek, I'm going to try and show you my Christmas bullet journal too, which is different from my December bullet journal. So if you do some kind of a holiday planner or, you know, keepsake binder, maybe this will give you some ideas. And I'll have all my playlists linked below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. That's hard to say, the like button, and hit that notification bell, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks again for joining me, and have a good one. Bye-bye.